your classmates. Okay? As a reminder, give me 5. When we're having those discussions today, okay, you guys probably are the best in the school at this right here, okay? So let's make sure that we're doing this today during discussions. And I love how there's 3 of us in here today to kind of listen to you. Also, the importance of questioning. So if we are someone that maybe is confused about something, or we're stuck, we're not quite sure, being able to ask a question of our classmates is so important. Also, on the flip side of that, if you're someone that, I'm rocking this, I'm really getting this, being able to ask a question of your classmates, your group members, to get them thinking. If we already know it and we're clicking, we learn best by thinking through things. You guys have done an awesome job of this lately. Outstanding. So asking each other questions to get each other thinking rather than just, here's the answer, and that's it. Sharing strategies, asking each other questions. Okay, let's dive into this. Are we all in?
Yeah.
Okay. Choosing a nickname so we can get started. I like the way that these boys look like they're ready to go. Tatum's ready to go. See what we about ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, there's today's learning target. That should be in our notebooks. So taking a look at our scale, we're just kind of taking things a step further, solving real-world problems involving the graphing of ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. All right, we're nearing the end of this scale. We've done an awesome job with this. All right, what questions do you have about the scale? What questions do you have about the learning target? Vocabulary review. These words we are very familiar with. My turn, x-axis, your turn.
X-axis.
My turn, y-axis, your turn.
Y-axis.
I encourage you in your groups, we're going to take about 2 minutes to have some discussions about these words. I'd say that we have a really good grasp of these words, but these 2 down here, x-axis and y-axis, I want your focus to be there on those 2 words. And also, if you have definitions of these vocabulary words written in your notebooks, I know that some of you have ideas about them, you can certainly go find those places in your notebooks, okay? So right now, take, let's say just 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, if that makes any sense. Talk about x-axis and y-axis. Any thoughts? Okay, I'm going to come around and listen. Go ahead.
Is the bottom and the y-axis is the side. But on a grid that has like the negative numbers and positive numbers, the x-axis and the y-axis, they're the lines that form it. And then the pattern. That would be like
and the y-axis is like the y part of the order. I can't explain. The coordinate plane is like the graph paper.
I don't think that.
Ordered pairs is like a pair x and y with like parentheses and like comments.
Eyes on me in 3. Eyes on me in 2. 1. I saw someone, I cannot remember who it was. Conversations were great. I did see someone in their notebooks give me an example. They were explaining using their notebooks. Awesome. Hey, let's think about this. What is an x-axis? Thoughts? We're going to start with Sophie and pass it around. Sophie, x-axis?
The x-axis is part of the graph. It is the part of the bottom of the graph. And with a big graph, it would be part of a it'd be part of the graph that leads up to that.
Okay. Mr. Earl said something to me and I missed a little part of that. Who can respond to what Sophie said? So what I heard Sophie say, even just a little part of it. Help me out. From what I heard, I think I agree. X-axis. Jacob.
The x-axis is what goes vertically along the bottom. It's what makes you go out, and then the y-axis is what goes horizontally up, and that's what makes you go up boxes.
Jacob, pass it to someone.
I agree with Sophie, and in addition to what she said, that the x-axis is a positive x-axis, but there are positive and negative x-axis, and I disagree with Jacob, I believe, because vertical is this way and horizontal is this way.
Siva.
In addition to what Aubrey said, I agree. He got those two mixed up, but I understand what he was saying, so I do agree with him still. This and what we're doing right now, they're both positive, x and y, but like I agree, like there's positive, negative, negative, positive, not negative, negative, and positive, positive. But anyway, so like to be able to like put a point on your graph, you have to have an ordered pair basically. So x and y. So the x-axis would be like the first part of the ordered pair, like x, and then like the second part would be y. So like you have to. It's hard to explain, but yeah.
My turn, vertical jump. Your turn.
Vertical jump.
Sometimes they measure your vertical jump in sports. So when I jump, am I jumping up and down?
Yes.
Am I jumping up?
Oh, yeah.
Vertical, up and down. Horizontal, this way. Okay? Let's just kind of move on here. We're still talking about x and y axis. Draw and label an x and y axis. Don't worry about a coordinate plane. I just want to see that we know what x axis and y axis is. What's an x and y axis? Could you draw one? Could you label it? Really quickly here.
Where's the X going to be and where's
Okay.
the Y going to be? That was perfect. So if he drew that, where's the X going to, where's he going to write the X and where's he going to write the Y? Can you point to me? Which one's there? Jeff? Yeah. Okay, written sideways and then, go ahead and put the X.
If your screen's being a little faulty, drawing one in our notebook would work. We don't need to put in all